Hey YouTube, hello fans, this is Daniel, back again for another video. This time I'll be focusing on the placement Jupiter in the sign of Gemini. So what happens exactly when Jupiter, our planet of luck, our planet of ambition, expansion, growth, and prosperity, what happens exactly when this planet transits through the constellation Gemini, or better known as Pollux and Castor? Well, Gemini, when Jupiter is brought under the influence of the sign of Gemini, those with this placement really should focus on their natural sense of wit and curiosity. Gemini is all about curiosity. It's all about seeking out new things, finding new experiences, and really delving into a lot of different things all at once. Gemini is a sign that seeks to learn, seeks to advance, seeks to know many different things, oftentimes on a superficial level, but definitely wants to at least breach the surface of many different topics. And so when you embrace this, when you begin to look at this as something that is needed in your life, should you have this placement, it's going to be what generates luck for you, finding out new things and discovering new ideas. Being a social butterfly can also be greatly advantageous to you. In a social event, in in any kind of a setting where you have multitudes of people, or even small groups of people, you benefit and you find luck. Oftentimes meeting the right person at the right party, coming into contact with different people. Jupiter is going to enhance many of the qualities that are going to bring about a lot of luck for you, should you take on those traits, or should I say, should you embrace those traits if you have this placement. Being versatile, being able to try different things, being able to try new things, being open to different things is what's going to generate a lot of luck for you as you uncover new things that you experience a lot of luck in. Being intellectually adventurous, loving to learn, being open-minded. These are all things that benefit someone with Gemini in the Jupiter position, in the Gemini position. You have the ability to see all sides of an argument. You have the ability to look at things in many different ways and find the good in a lot of different things. And again, embracing this is what's going to bring you that luck. Seeking out endeavors where these traits are beneficial is also what's going to bring you a lot of luck, and a lot of opportunity for prosperity and expansion. You thrive in a very fast-paced, ever-changing type of environment. Gemini is a very fast-moving, very fast-thinking sign, being ruled by Mercury, and so you are the kind of person that benefits from these kinds of interactions. And this can take on a lot of different forms. It can take on a lot of different modalities within life. But within these spheres of environments, this is where Jupiter is going to present itself to you as a benefit. There is a need for this placement to broadcast one's ideas, to broadcast one's thoughts and one's feelings on different topics to the wider world. And so things like careers in writing, in music, performing arts, broadcasting itself, these will appeal a lot to you. And should you take on one of these types of endeavors, either in a career aspect or as a hobby, these things will prove very beneficial to you should you choose to take them on. Opportunities to communicate are going to bring about a lot of wealth, a lot of prosperity, a lot of good fortune for you should you have this placement. Jupiter in this position benefits those who avail themselves to communication, to being open to new ideas, and to being open to new people at all times. Gemini taking on this position is going to behoove you to continue to want to meet new people and to move into new places as you move through life. You're going to find the most benefit from staying dynamic, from staying active, from staying open to new experiences. This type of placement, it benefits from those things. And so being static, being stagnant, staying in one place, this is where your luck will begin to run out. And so as long as you're constantly moving with the flow, as long as you're constantly moving towards new ideas, trying to gain new experiences, and trying to have, always try to have a good time. Gemini is a very positive, very uplifting type of sign. It behooves you to take on these endeavors and to become ever greater in an intellectual sense and in a social sense, and it will benefit you throughout life. You're going to be very gifted at multitasking. Things, social events, careers, anything that involves taking on multiple things at once. This is where Jupiter will present itself. You'll find that you have a knack for moving through different activities with ease almost. Just the way things work out with this placement, you're going to have a very easy time with things that involve being in multiple places at once, so to speak. Being very good with cleverness and having a very, very, very intellectual wit about you. These things are going to be part and parcel with what brings you luck in life. In looking at how this placement is going to evolve really in your life, you have to look at it from a long-term perspective. And so as you move through different events, as you move through different phases of life, Jupiter becomes more ever-present. Jupiter is at its root a philosopher planet. It's a planet that's deeply religious. It's a planet that is also deeply involved within one's ability to conceptualize the long-term benefits of different things that they undertake in life. And so one of the perils really of one of the downsides of this placement is that Gemini moves through things quickly. Gemini wants to simply touch things and then move on to the next. And so the positive aspects of this placement also become the negative. And so the trick really here is to move through things at a pace where you can identify all of the good in certain activities, in certain people, in certain places, in certain things, and to get the most benefit out of it, to seek the most benefit out of that situation before you move on. There is a tendency to jump the gun, to move on too quickly in a hurry. Always be looking for the greener pasture. And this becomes the downside of this placement. But as long as you can stay focused and experience new things at a pace where you can gain all of the benefit that it has to offer, this placement has a lot to bring you in terms of luck, in terms of prosperity, and in terms of expansion throughout life itself. So this has been my analysis of the placement Jupiter in the sign of Gemini. I'm looking forward to your comments, your questions, everything related to this placement. There are a lot of questions about this placement that I get from different people regarding, what direction to move in. Gemini is a very fickle sign, and so it does require some deeper looking into when it comes to the overall chart, especially if Jupiter is in this placement, and it has a forbearance on aspecting different placements if it's a dominant planet within your natal horoscope. So once again, I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Have a great day.